So before I even take off, I'm going to let you know right now, even though I'm in my driveway, I'm not going to drive with this camera running. I do have a mount on my dashboard, you know, right here, but I'm only going to hook up the trailer. And the reason I say this is because I got an interesting comment today from a guy named Don. I forget his last name, but I really appreciated the comment. Honestly did. I mean, there was some constructive criticism in it, and I respect that a lot. When somebody, you know, tells it to me straight. And he commented on the crazy tree removal part 2. Anyway, his comment was, it just came in, I think, today. And I read it, you know, and he said, man, it was, you know, he said it was a good video and all that. You guys can check out the comment. I'm not going to remove it because it was a good comment. And he said, the only thing is, I wish you YouTubers would do is, I wish you'd quit doing the distracted driving thing. And that is like, you know, driving down the road, holding a camera with one hand and, you know, looking at the camera every now and then, looking at the road, looking at the rearview mirrors, you know, and then changing hands, doing this. The point is, he's right. You shouldn't be doing that. So I'm not going to be recording while holding a camera in my hand and driving at the same time. So I'm going to put mounts up and take care of it that way. And we'll see how that works. Okay, so I'm going to shut this off while I move the truck. Check in with you soon. Locked and loaded. So anyway, Don, I appreciate the comment. I just wanted to let you know that. And all right, we're going to go to the Dover compost area. It should be open. Again, I'll shut this thing off here while I make the trip, and I'll check in with you as soon as I get there. See ya. Hey folks, got to show you something. See you, Zach. It's right back here. So, I haven't done a lot of this in my life, but we do have an apple tree right here. Let's see if I can get this pointed right. We have an apple tree here. And I should have done a before picture, but I did a pruning job on it yesterday. I feel like I took a lot out. I feel like I took more than 25% of it, but it looks really good. I mean, it was draping all over the neighbor's fence prior to the pruning, and it had a lot of interfering branches up through there. I mean, it looks really open right now. There's probably more I could tweak on it, but I think I want to leave it alone because I took a lot out of there. So just wanted to shoot this at you because I wish I had started doing this a long time ago on this tree, because you can see down here there's a lot of busyness going on and there's some damage. I don't know what happened here. It would have been nice to nurture this tree when it was younger. Maybe, you know, train it down to a central leader or something like that. But I mean, because there is kind of a central leader going right up that way there, but there's too much competition there right now, and I don't want to mess it up now. Some dust on this lens. Forgive me, folks. I'm going to rub your face. There we go. So anyway, I've got a stack of brush here that I want to haul off. I guess I'm going to have to go around the other way to get to it, though. So I thought I'd just take you on a little ride with me and just chit-chat a little bit along the way. So actually, you know what? I got to tell you a story. I've been practicing tree climbing for about a year now. I've been a rock climber for a long time, so I knew a lot about rock climbing safety. Tree safety is not a whole lot different. There's a lot of redundancy, things, double lanyards and things like that, and checking and triple checking things as you go. And so when I was pruning this little apple tree here yesterday, there was some stuff high up in there that I didn't feel like I could do a good job with the pole pruner, so I decided to get up in these little lower branches here. I was standing somewhere right in this neighborhood here. I had my handsaw and I'm up there just working away on this one limb, and all of a sudden my foot slipped down here and I came flying out of the tree, landed on my back, knocked my head on the ground down here, and almost broke my leg. So about a 3-foot fall from there to there. I wasn't strapped in or wearing a harness or anything like that, because I thought, oh, come on, 3 feet, who's worried? Just goes to show you. All right. Okay, I'm at a red light. See that red light? So I'm stopped. But hey, listen, I just want to take a moment to say, love you guys. Thanks for the comments so far. Very cool comments. When I get over to the landfill, or the compost area over here, I'm going to read a few of them, just because I thought they were great. So you guys are like extended family to me, I mean, kind of like part of the family that I don't get to see very often, I mean, I have brothers and sisters like that. I have a sister in Washington State. Man, I don't see her very often. Light's turning green. I gotta go. Okay, false alarm. It was a green arrow. I'm waiting for the green go here. But anyway, oh, it's going now. Bye. All right, folks, so howdy. Let me dig out my phone here. And let's just pick out a few comments. I hope I can read without my glasses here. All right, let's see. From Jan over in the Czech Republic. Nice job, Wayne. It's satisfying when we can handle something we're not so experienced on. And that's true. Never removed dead oak trees, or live oak trees, from a pond before. Wasn't really sure how I was going to do it. And it was exciting, something I've never done before. It was kind of cool. Thanks, Jan. Appreciate that. Oh, I got another one from Jan. He said, hi, Wayne. I believe the saw will be okay. He said, I've done some underwater cutting in the past, and since you won't drop your saw in the water like I did, I'm sorry to hear that, Jan. That must have been tragic for you. It's okay. Just run it a bit once it's out of the water and let it dry out. So it was pretty cool. So yeah, and I did do that, Jan. I did go ahead and ran it a little bit, and then later on, Wayne Weaver suggested the same thing. He suggested I go ahead and take the bar and chain off and blow it out with compressed air, like around the clutch area and stuff like that, to get water out of the bearings. And all good advice, and I took that advice, so I appreciate that, guys. Yank Doodle. I love the name Yank. What a handle, Yank. He's a great guy too. I mean, yeah. Anyway, you all know that. He says your saw will be fine. We have dropped them in the water already. It don't hurt unless you get water in them. Exactly. Angie K, I love you, sweetheart. You're faithful and true. Can't say anything more. Wayne, That looks like fun, and you bet it was, Angie. I had a blast doing that, and it's still not done. I still have to go back in and get that final stem that's in there. I had to buy some stuff, though. I bought a better rigging block and got some more rope, and I got a little device called the Mozdam rope puller. I'm going to use that to try to help get that last stick out of the water. But she said it looked like fun. I was surprised the stem sunk. I would really have put my money on it floating, but it didn't. That thing must have been in the water for a while, and it soaked up a lot of water. And she said she loved Connor's comment about going to college all day and burning up all his brain cells. And, you know, because it just seemed like every time Connor was doing something, it was like the long way, you know what I'm saying? But that's all cool. And his excuse is he's going to college all day. Doesn't have brain cells to burn up on simple stuff, right? Like what I'm doing. So anyway, Jeremy Weaver, he said, quite the learning experience. It's not something anyone does all day and every day. You just have to try and work the errors out as you go. And that's right, buddy. That's what you do. You look at it, you come up with a plan, and you try to execute the plan. And you have glitches along the way. You just build bridges across the glitches, you know. So, well, there's my buddy Jason texting back. Who else? Of course, Wayne Weaver, and I told you what he said. He said, I did a great job. Thanks, Wayne. I appreciate that. You're a great brother, man. I do love the comment. And then Moof Dog. I think I might have told you all this before, but I love that handle, Moof Dog. And Moof Dog, forgive me if I'm asking you more than once, but how on earth did you come up with that? What is a Moof Dog, by the way? Anybody know? Let me know. I'm in the dark on that topic. So, Moof Dog. I could Google it. Maybe I will. So, he says, good morning. He said, I love oatmeal. And, you know, that's in reference to the, you know, instead of getting sawdust out of that log, that piece of wood, I was getting mushy wood out of it, and it looked a lot like oatmeal. So, he said he loves oatmeal. Nice job there, Wayne. He said, careful and thoughtful all the way, and having a bit of fun with it, you know, with the Seaman, and that was with Connor. So he said, have a good one. So I appreciate that, Moof Dog. You're a faithful guy too. I appreciate your comments all the time, really do. And let's see, who else do we have here? Al Dresky. Okay, Al's up in Wisconsin, and he's up from my neck of the woods there. And he says, I don't mind the view from the helmet camera, because remember in that video my helmet camera was pointing like straight down. For some reason he liked that. I guess he likes seeing my boots or something. But glad to see you didn't go swimming while cutting off that stem. And he says he's looking forward to part 3. I hope there's a part 3. We're going to see. I don't know how much footage I have, but I'll take a look tonight when I get home. So thanks, Al. Yeah, you're there all the time for me too, buddy. Appreciate that. And then there was Don McConnery. That's the guy's name. And Don was the one. He had some pretty thoughtful comment. You know, he said, I'm going to try to read this without my glasses, but I don't know if I can blow this up. I can't. He said, hey, Wayne, good job on cutting the tree and staying dry. Yes, the saw will be fine, and admire your balance. It was a balancing act for sure on that log. What I don't like and would like to see all of you YouTubers do is stop the distracted driving. Technology allows for us to get video and talk on the phone and keeping both hands available to drive. I don't wish to criticize, but too many people make the same mistake with sometimes grave consequences, and he's right. He's right. I'm guilty of it. I've done it, and I've seen so many other people do it too. It doesn't make it right, does it? And so I took this comment graciously. You know, I appreciate it. If anybody's looking after my safety, I always appreciate that. So Don, thank you for that comment, man. I really do like it. He said, you make a good video, and I hope you understand where I'm coming from. And he says, keep up the good work, and please do it safe. Although cutting while standing on a log on the edge of the water without chaps, LOL. Yeah, pretty precarious situation there, you know. I mean, a lot of things could have gone wrong in that scene. And as far as the chaps, though, I explained to Don, I don't wear chaps. I wear these arborist pants. You know, I don't know if you can see them here, but they're these cloggers, and these have a chain-resistant surface right through here. These were not cheap, by the way. They were kind of pricey, but I really like them. They're comfortable in the trees, and they're safe. And so I did let him know that, and he said, "Man, thanks for letting me know that." He said, "I didn't realize you had those kind of pants." So, listen, I just wanted you to know I love your comments. I'm trying to prove it to you. So please keep them coming. Constructive comments always welcome. I mean, if you're just gonna diss me, then you know, I'll just delete them, because I don't need that. I don't need to be just dissed all the time, you know. But I like things that are gonna make my life improve. You know, so if you don't like the way I do my hair, that's one thing. But if you think I'm doing something unsafe and that there's a way I could improve on it, that's a totally different thing, and I appreciate that. Love all you guys. Stay at peace. Love one another. Be kind to one another. And just be gracious to one another. Accept one another. Believe in one another. Believe in yourself. Do things that you've never done before. Live on the edge, but do it safely. All right, see you all later.